Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
What up, man?
What is going on?
Man, that shit, dog. Look, get this damn video turned on here. Shit. I can't remember the camera. Let's see here. Well, I said join with the video. See, stop video. Alright, stop video. Let me turn the damn camera around.
Getting your ass with today.
Yeah. That shit on me. Shit, hold up, man. There you go. Let me turn this back around.
Hey,
yo.
That's it.
I need to swing it back around. Yeah, this motherfucking camera. It's like my back camera. That bitch show everything else.
Oh my
God, it's zoned in too much. Temperature, blah blah blah. I don't know, maybe it's too bright or too dim. Hold on.
You're gonna have to hold that bitch to your face like you're taking a selfie.
Nah, again, I think I might be the damn dimness. Let's see here. I can get this shit. Let's see here. Come on back. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, you said it best. You said turn that bitch off and turn it back on.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
All right, let me do that right quick.
All right.
Yeah, shit, I had to do it. Shit, turn that bitch out, turn it back on.
I mean, sometimes you gotta take your own advice.
You gotta take your own advice. I hear you. Yeah, shit, I had to do a little experimentation. Shit, what's the deal, dog?
I can't call it, man. What you got?
Oh man, shit. You know, they say shit, just chilling, man. You know, New Year been going straight. You know, everything all right. You can't complain about too much of shit right now.
Yeah, 2023 up on our ass.
Yeah, got up here quick. Shit, damn near was like, fuck, you can't believe it. You know, what's so crazy to me is as much as we thought shit would have changed, shit's still the same. You know, you would have thought in 2023 we'd been flying and shit, you know, living like the Jetsons. It's still 95 in this bitch, man. It's still 95 versus the only thing new is the phone, pretty much.
That's it. That is the only thing changing.
Yeah.
Dramatically, it's phone.
Yeah, it's still 95, man. I say shit, ain't shit changed.
And you know what's crazy? When you actually look back on all those Star Treks and the Jetsons, that shit looks old. As futuristic as they want to make it appear, like it really looks old as fuck.
Yeah, it does. It looks so old and antiquated. Like all that shit looks so antiquated. The little videos and shit they be showing on the little monitors and shit. That shit be so like grainy and shit. Like, man,
the shit they using is like our cell phones top that shit all day long.
All day long. Like, man, we got goddamn $79 cell phones, a flip phone that shit, you hit video on that bitch, you can see a motherfucker got a pimple. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you. Shit.
Like, hey man, it look like somebody fucked up your line, man, on one side, you know.
What the fuck you looking at me supposed for?
Yeah, shit. But back then everybody's shit looked fucked up. You couldn't say shit. You know. I don't know which way is up.
Shit, man. I'm trying to tell you. You can start a goddamn your own videography business with a cell phone these days.
Man, real shit. Now, I will say this. I've heard motherfuckers be doing that video shit, trying to make videos and shit from a phone. That shit don't be looking like they make it look on TV. That shit still look like a goddamn phone.
Oh, no. It's just like them goddamn wrestling rings you go by.
Yeah.
When you thought you got everything. You see that commercial and that shit's so nice on TV and the green got lights. You get that shit home and Hulk Hogan just don't DDT the same.
He don't. Hell, you know, when they hit the mat, they supposed to bounce. They don't even bounce. Hell.
None of that happened.
It don't even sound the same. It's supposed to go pow when they slam. You don't hear the shit no one, man.
You looking around your fucking house and it looks nothing like that commercial. You like, motherfucker, this looks nothing like that.
Like, damn, then you start second guessing your folks. Well, maybe we need to have wood flows or something.
Yeah, maybe so.
Play it on carpet.
Shit.
You know, in the commercial, they had wood flows and marble. We ain't got
all that.
We got linoleum.
Hell, goddamn linoleum.
Linoleum. And shit, hell, and the glue coming up on that.
Yeah.
Shit. Goddamn it, you gotta watch how you step when you go in the kitchen. That goddamn floor will catch you, goddamn it.
Oh, if one of your toes slide into one of them cracks in that linoleum. Oh my God.
On that linoleum. Shit, hey man, I done had some goddamn linoleum. Shit, that shit done came up on one side, took the goddamn sock completely off me like a fly trap. Shit, took the goddamn sock off my foot. Shit. I know about that shit. That glue, goddamn, you gotta make sure that shit down. Don't let it get hot. That shit start rising in that house.
I'm trying to tell you, when it rain outside and that moisture come through there and something else, you'll fuck around, lose some loose change under that goddamn floor too.
Oh yeah.
You'll lose some loose change under there.
Oh yeah, some loose change. like a motherfucking hell. If you fuck around and drop a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and then catch that bitch for some traffic came through, you gonna have to go get your button down to get that bitch up out of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, your mama earring back gonna be under there. It's gonna be all
Shit.
kind of shit in that little
All
hole.
kind of shit up under there, man. That goddamn linoleum hell. Shit. That goddamn linoleum hair, that goddamn glue so tough, nigga, it don't even echo right in there.
Yeah, no, sir. And I'm gonna tell you something else you're gonna find. You're gonna find some bugs because they're gonna find their way in there. They're gonna die.
Nigga, it's a wonder you ain't seeing ghosts in that bitch all the dead bodies.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shit, ain't nobody resting in peace in that motherfucker.
Hell no, buddy.
Yeah,
but
no.
Look, man, on another note though, I have to kick a shout out to my boy, man. I'm gonna have to say rest in power to my nigga Chad Brown, man.
Absolutely.
Man, Chad was an awesome dude, bro. That's all I can really say about that. He was an amazing cat.
Real shit.
I want to also give a big shout out to his wife, Kedra.
Yeah.
If you can imagine how, I don't know if we can say if you can go back or whatever the case is, but Kedra was the kind of woman, the kind of wife to a young couple. Because I mean, we all in our 40s, but you know they've been doing their thing for a couple of decades, and she was the kind of woman that held him down, bro. Like you never seen like a natural Black woman, if you could just imagine your head holding her nigga down. I want to give a big shout out to Kedra, man, because there's not a lot of women out there that's really holding their nigga down through sickness and in health, right. Just like the goddamn shit say. I also want to say, keep your head up to his daughter Mariah, because Mariah got a lot of Chad's qualities, man. She's a real stand-up girl, and she keep it close to the vest like her pops did. And I know this is some hard shit. I can't imagine it. I'm grown. I still got my pops or whatever. You know, it's worse. You know, we starting our better relationship now, but Mariah, man, I hope everything works out for her, Kedra, the whole town of Hodge world, stand up.
For real.
Man, Chad was that dude, bro. He was my dude, you know.
Yeah, he was a cool cat, man. I met him a bunch of times. Hung out with him a bunch of times, man. You know, I hate to hear that when he, laid the word on me. I was like, damn, man, that's rough. You know, being such a young man, going through that. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's real tough. But yeah, man, it's always sad to hear, something like that. So I don't know like you said, you can't imagine it. Nothing like that if you ain't never really been through it. So my heart goes out on the real.
That's straight up.
Straight up, dog. But yeah, hopefully they just, like you said, keep the head up and, stay strong. He would have wanted y'all to, in my mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And also his mom. I don't want to leave his mom out. Big shout out to his mom.
Whole family, dog. So you just cover it all.
Whole family, just cover it all, But you're that immediate. I want to get him a special shout out because, I know she was literally by his side 100% of the time. So, So, yeah, big shout out to Kedra, the mom, Mariah, Hodge World, the whole family, everybody, man. Everybody who knew Chad.
For real.
Breezy.
For real. Damn Chad, bro. But yeah. Man, and that's tough, to start the year like that. So
yeah, it is.
It's tough.
It is.
That's tough.
On a brighter note, he did get to see the Cowboys win one last time before he, did his thing. He got to see one last victory. I think that's cool too.
Yeah, I think that's pretty dope too, man. I mean, because he was a diehard Cowboy fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Diehard. I ain't trying to make a joke, but it's trying to make light of the situation. But do you know how many Cowboy fans are transitioning didn't see that win though? And
didn't see it.
Didn't see
the win. A couple days too early.
Oh man. And then, folks probably really was gonna say, like, oh, if he just would have hung on, he could have seen this. Because,
just a little bit longer.
People had us bet to lose, even though people talking about, well, Brady ain't who he's still turning Brady, dog.
Yeah, you know, Magic Man.
I'm telling you, man, you get that motherfucker an inch, he gonna take a mile. So, man,
I had y'all losing.
Man, shit, everybody did. They were like, man, because we played like shit the week before, and then you're going up against Tom Brady. This team is, on paper, we look good, but, it's the intangible shit that it might get to you,
Yep. But if he was here, though, I could give him some shit. I always called him, gave him shit. Like, I would give him some Cowboy shit. I would give it to him all the time.
Yeah.
And he know it. And I would take his shit when he called me and when some shit like this would have happened. He'd have called me and asked. I know he was watching. I was like, man, okay, man. All right. That's enough. Moving on.
Yeah. I ain't called talk no shit nobody because, the good brother Stoner, he big time Tampa Bay fan, man. Hell. I just told him good game when it was over. I ain't gonna talk no shit. I ain't gonna say nothing. Good game. I ain't never been the kind of just really get nobody no shit. Other than friends of ours that Saints fans, cause they talk shit in the preseason and shit. I'm like, dude, I ain't said nothing to you about no football. I'm just talking to you about some homeboy shit.
Saints fans, and Cowboys fans are pretty much the They the best rivals ever. If there
And
was
it's not even a rival. That's crazy.
it's not even a rival, but it's a rival though.
It is. I think it's real big, down this way, because you see so many of each.
Mm-hmm.
The shit can really go either way. You get that shit can get personal, or it could just be on some real homeboy shit. We just giving each other, but motherfucker will drive you if you lose.
Yes, sir.
You'll
Absolutely.
never hear the end of it, ever.
And a Saints fan and a Cowboys fan are always going to turn their nose up at each other. I don't care where they are. They're going to always do a little nose turn. It's hard for them to be in the same room.
It's easy to be in the same room as long as we talking about anything but football.
Mm-hmm. But football.
But I will say this: a Saints fan can wear their shit, and a bunch of Cowboy fans won't say nothing. It's okay, Saints fan, Cowboy fan wear anything that got that star on it. Oh, Cowboy, huh? Like nigga, what? Hey man, I'm just trying to get some bread and get out of here, man. I'm in the grocery store. I don't even know you. I'm just trying to get out of here, man. I'm standing in line. Shit, I'm in my own head thinking about some more shit. Man, goddamn. Good morning. Shit, how you doing, brother? Shit, talking shit early this morning about some football with y'all losing ass.
I ain't gonna say that. I can't say that. I got too many people on both sides of that fence. I got too much family and too many friends on both sides.
We just speaking hypotheticals. Ain't nothing against nobody.
True story.
Nothing against. What's up?
I won't name nobody, but I threw a Cowboy Saints watch party at the house for my family members, because a lot of them, a lot of them are on both sides of the fence. So I had about 10 people here, probably 6 Cowboys, 4 Saints, and I had my Chief shit on, hosting the party. Of course, the wife, Crystal, is a Saints fan, of course, too. But that shit got out of control, man. That shit got out of control. It was heated in the house.
It's heated.
And when everybody left, I was like, we're never doing that again.
No.
Everybody called me. It was like, Troy, we're never going to watch the game with this person again. That person like, we're not doing it. We're talking about family members.
Man, because I'm telling you, it's getting to the point where these motherfuckers finna start putting their hands on each other.
Man, these are my uncles. I'm like, oh my gosh, can we not? It's over. It's okay.
Yeah, because the comments go from being surface to getting deep, and they get personal.
It started being undercover personal cuts on people through the game.
Yeah. Oh, because you wouldn't know nothing about that, would you? That kind of shit. Like, wait a minute, what you mean by that?
Boy,
that shit tough, man. That shit tough. Hey, man, you have some Cowboys and Saints fans that went in the same room. That shit go bad like a domino game.
Yeah, people start leaving.
Nigga, domino games, you have 2 niggas that been knowing each other for years about to scratch over some domino.
Yeah. Hey, baby, come on, we finna go, man. Hey, what's wrong, man? Me and such and such wife just started kicking. Let's go, man. Get the kids. Let's fucking go, man.
Let's fucking go.
You get in the car and you riding down the road fast, and you have to look at your wife, and she'll wait. She'll wait for a little while, let you speed off and everything, and then she'll get down the road and say, so, babe, what happened? And you got to be a grown man and say it.
Yeah.
You got to say, that nigga said something to me about them dominoes.
Like, nigga, what? We did all that on some fucking bone?
She gonna say, so we sped out in the car. Almost got in traffic over some fucking dominoes.
A ticket, everything.
You know what she gonna do when she get home? Curl up on her side of the bed and turn her light off.
Oh, yeah, because, nigga, you get some no ass here at all.
You don't even talk to me.
Because you was real fucking immature over some fucking domino. It wasn't even niggas being too, ain't no money on the table. Domino more like a pride thing.
Yeah, she gonna tuck the baby in, and when you go try to kiss your baby goodnight, she gonna say, "Oh, she sleep."
Yeah,
she already.
What you going there for? Ain't nothing there for you.
And she gonna stand there with her hand on the knob. She sleep.
Yeah, because you didn't clown.
Yeah, we don't know nobody in the house want to talk to you tonight.
And really though, she lightweight shame because her no girl. She like, I can't believe he acted like that.
I can't believe we was just forming a bond, because ain't nothing like if you can get your old lady to form a bond with your homeboy's old lady. That's a profit that you've never seen in life. No,
that shit don't happen.
That shit's so beautiful.
It is.
And you fucked it up.
Shit don't happen.
By a domino game.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. And people don't realize that some people do, some people don't. It's more easier for 2 homegirls to bring they niggas around each other. Them niggas don't know each other. They'd be cool in 45 minutes. They cool.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Niggas don't even know it.
You smoke or you drink. One of the two.
You drink. One of the two or both.
Or both.
Yeah. Or one motherfucker heavy smoker, one motherfucker drink, but he'll dibble and dab with you. Man, them next thing you know, them niggas hanging out without the women.
Because they don't want to be in there no way.
Shit. For real.
And I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy for niggas to get along, because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say about 7 out of 10, there's some women out there that don't mind. My wife is one of them. When you get in a relationship chances are you're not having a lot of hangouts. You're not hanging with your homies. They're not coming to your crib. You're not going to theirs for whatever reason. So when
Right.
you get a chance to go hang out with a homie, it could be a new person. That person's gonna become a homie for that amount of time. If it's
Yeah.
2 hours or whatever, we fucking
Yeah.
homeboys right now.
We homeboy. I'm talking about nigga that went and got to the point where nigga we done made a whole liquor store run together. And I don't even know you.
You in the fucking F. Y'all gone. Y'all don't. We finna went to the liquor store. We gone.
Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. You know, you don't know what side of town the nigga going to or what, but you and that nigga cool.
We cool as hell.
Cool as hell.
And the way the law go, he know that he got you because you on his side of town. So if a nigga with you and you got him with you, he's your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how the whole law go across the world.
It does. It really does. Amongst men. Men, especially like black men. If you gonna take me to the south side with you, nigga, I already know I'm good. I don't need to be like, man, where we going? You good? Yeah, you good. Don't worry about nothing. Because if it was something to be worried about, he wouldn't have took.
Man, he pretty much gonna speak for you at first to let just let everybody know what's going on.
Hey man, that's
how
partner,
that shit
man.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're gonna have that one partner be like, man, where you know this nigga from? I ain't never seen this nigga. And all the nigga gotta say, man, my old lady homegirl, man, that's her dude. All right, I got you.
Yeah, he hanging out for the night. He
hanging out for the night. You good, bro? You need to build something? Go ahead and get you one. Yeah.
That shit
you part of the clique
universal.
for that night.
Everybody that been to the goddamn homegirl's house with the husband, and you hanging out with him.
You hanging out with him.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Age difference don't even matter at that point. It don't matter
really
how old he is. Y'all finna hang out.
Y'all finna hang out. You could be a youngster. She dating an older cat. Y'all might not go anywhere, but y'all will be on that goddamn porch, just you and him.
Sitting out there.
They've been out there all goddamn night. The women got to call y'all in the house. And then when they say, y'all ain't gonna come in here and eat, we'll be in there in a minute.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead.
Bring my plate. You want your plate too, cuz? Bring my partner plate too.
Yeah, bring them both. Yeah, that shit real though. But you get, man, you and your niggas get around each other, and then you got your woman, man, them girls sit there, won't even speak.
Won't speak to each other. They'll find something wrong with the other girl some kind of way. And don't let the other one be like Nicki Minaj say, ass so big, make everybody uncomfortable. Did she say that or somebody else said that?
I don't know, dog.
But if it's somebody in the house like that, that can make everything go bad too.
Yeah, because your woman gonna accuse you of looking at her.
That can make everything go bad. Don't nobody want to be her friend. Nobody wants to be her friend.
And I'm gonna tell you something else that'll make some shit go bad. Let her homegirl have one of her cousins over there that's halfway fine. That shit there ain't gonna fly.
She got a plus one and she ain't nobody. She's single. And she just in the house with everybody.
My nigga just in the house with everybody. And then don't let them niggas be blowing. And she like, I'm coming outside with y'all. Shit. Night over.
You know I'm going inside.
Man. Cause nigga, even though ain't shit go on, y'all probably out there talking about the Bible. Shit, no you wouldn't.
It don't matter. You put your lips on the same rock on.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. But that's just how nature is when it comes to shit like that, But they always say women get catty around each other. Cause but think about it though. How many, women really still got the same friends they done had for years? Ain't many.
They might have one that came from childhood, maybe.
One. But
one
like
solid one.
Women, they'll hop cliques. Niggas don't do that.
Yeah.
Because I've known women that'll sit there, they were one group in high school. Then they get to college, they with another group. But all of us like, okay, if I went to high school with them and I'm in college, I'd have met y'all. You like Murph. Man, everybody know Murph. He go to school with us.
Yeah.
But everybody know Murph. Murph cool to come around.
Yeah. We don't hop cliques. We keep our people, but with the next level, you just gain somebody else and they all hopefully integrate.
Integrate because 9 times out of 10, if you call that nigga your partner, y'all niggas kind of the same.
Yeah. The girls are like the Patriots fans. They were Patriots fans. Now they say they Brady fans. Like I know a lot of Patriots fans who's no longer Patriot fans. What happened?
I don't
know. What happened?
I don't understand that shit. And I think, women like to say men don't have loyalty and shit like that. But when it comes to certain shit, niggas don't, but nigga, most men look at men like niggas. So you telling me you was a Cowboy fan and just because T.O. left, you can't stand the Cowboy?
All of a sudden.
So you just follow a nigga? LeBron James fans like that.
There are some, but it just be so coincidental that they leave when the team sucks. That's what just coincidental to me.
Man, it's fair weather.
Yeah. Anywho, I remember days when I sat in the living rooms of multiple homes and got ridiculed. Like what is a Chief? Who the fuck is a Chiefs fan? Like, nigga, I don't even know a Chief. I took all that shit.
Yeah.
I knew we was that close though. I took all that shit. Now I'm the guy who sits and I don't even talk about my team. I just don't even do it.
Yeah.
I just sit there, you know.
I mean, but it's cool, man. I mean, you just in an area to where it's like y'all kind of very far in between, you know.
Yeah.
But I will say this, you know, when y'all be rolling and kicking ass, you know, it'll come up, you know, little subtle come say, but you know, man, I always been my folks really from Kansas City, so I root for them too. Nigga, no, you don't.
Get the fuck
out of here, man. No, you don't. Oh, so now you just tell me I've been knowing you for 10 fucking years. So now somebody from Kansas come up.
Yeah.
Nigga, I know your mom and everything. Now somebody from Kansas.
You had a slave ancestor that was out there.
Yeah, well, you know, we originally come from Kansas City, so I root for them on the cool. No, you don't.
Your team,
you want to feel like a winner.
Your team in the toilet.
Your team is in the toilet. But man, I tell you something, if you ever see me rooting for another team and man, you like, nigga, is you sick? Something wrong with you?
Something wrong with you.
You done got hooked to some bad dope.
When your team in the toilet, you just be in the toilet with them.
You be there with them.
I wore my paraphernalia, whatever I had. I don't have a lot of paraphernalia. I've accumulated some, but I was in the toilet with my team. You know, people would see me and give me that look like, nigga, yeah, you know. Like, hey, you know, we'll be there. We cool. I'm cool. I'm still gonna be here though.
My nigga, that's why I respect motherfuckers who are Browns fans.
Oh my God.
I respect Jets. I respect them. Fucking what was it? Jets, the Browns, fucking Miami people. I respect it.
Yeah. Miami.
I respect all that. Jaguar people, I respect it. I respect all that shit. Motherfucking Titan fans, I respect it.
Buffalo fans.
Buffalo? Of course, Buffalo. I mean, come on.
That's the worst.
These motherfuckers have been to the Super Bowl and lost 2 times. Four times.
In a row.
Yeah, in a row.
I think that's the most amazing shit and the most worst shit in the world.
It is. It's like
4 times in a row. Nobody can do that.
Nobody can do that.
The Super Bowl 4 times in a row.
I'm talking about you got to the big dance, you couldn't win 1 out of 4
in a row. You got there. That is amazing on itself.
Man, you know, you got motherfuckers who are in the Hall of Fame, they never sniffed the big game.
Shit, maybe they won a couple playoff games, maybe.
Shit, maybe like shit, goddamn Dan Marino ain't never won shit. Hall of Fame like something.
Detroit Lions fans?
Yeah, Detroit Lions fans, of course. All that shit, man. Man, all that shit, man. Motherfucker, hell, Raiders. Come on now.
Yeah, Raiders fans.
But Raiders fans, them real die hard. Them motherfuckers that they ain't been shipped, them motherfuckers stick with it.
Raiders fans are like Cowboys, like y'all in the same boat. Like y'all are just all over the country, you know, and y'all are die hard as hell.
Yeah. Because I mean, it ain't nowhere in the world, well, in America at least, that you can't go nowhere. You're going to find a Raiders fan.
Oh, absolutely. Everywhere.
You're going to find one. Yeah, everywhere. You're going to see one. You ain't nowhere you can go be like, man, damn, these Raiders fans? Nah, shit. These Raiders fans everywhere.
But yeah, man, so it's 2023. We're a little late, but hey, fuck it. That's what we do. We are very unorthodox. You know, we ain't sitting around waiting to drop a show at the exact 12 o'clock on the dot, you know.
Yeah, it's just loose construction, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's loosely structured. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's structured but loose.
I got a random question for you. What do you think? And I'm gonna form the question for you. So you know 2020 was COVID.
Yeah.
It was some police stuff in 2020 as well, right?
Right.
You had 2021, 2022, whatever. What do you think is gonna be the big thing in 2023? Allow your mind to just be random. It could be anything from I don't even want to say nothing, but it could be anything from anything. What do you think is gonna be the big story in 2023?
Something's gonna happen with the money.
Like what? Devalue?
I'm not gonna say devalue because I think it's gonna get to the point to where it's going to be a battle between big business and people. You know, it's going to get to a point to where, well, hell, we there now, to the point to where motherfuckers, everything going up except the money, right? That's what it's going to be. So you're going to have a lot of people. You got people now that was used to a lifestyle, but being that everything that went up, they got to cut back, you know?
Okay. So give me the 0 to 10, 0 being the beginning and 10 being the red button. How far do you think this money thing that you're speaking of is 0 to 10? In 2023, what level do you think it's going to get to? And explain to me what that looks like.
I think when you said 0 meaning what?
Like right now, what do you think this money thing is? You're talking about like 0 to 10, like at this very moment.
At this very moment right now, from 0 to 10, it's at like a
panic.
3.5.
Okay, so mid 2023, the meat of 2023, what do you project this money this money panic being, and what does that really look like? Like, explain it to us in layman's terms, like in your terms.
All right, in layman terms, I'm gonna say this: it'll probably raise to like a 5 or 6, and I'll give you my prime example. A lot of things are going mechanical, right? So they get to the point to where we don't even need you anymore, and you have a big part of this United States. I can only speak on the United States where I live, to where they could afford to pay people X amount of dollars, but they also got money. But like, look, we can kick this money over here and get a fucking machine to do this shit, and we got to pay nobody. Because I don't know if you know, out there I think it's Fort Worth. Shit, they got the first McDonald's weighing a soul in that bitch.
Not one person.
Not a person. If you can look it up. I read that damn shit 3 times. I said, look at this shit here. And the motherfucking rate of complaints was very, very low. That shit was right. Ain't a soul in there. You go on that bitch, it is a fucking, they got them here. You go to that damn kiosk and type in what you want. You ain't even got to talk to nobody. All you do is get that shit spit out a receipt, somebody holler your number, and then shit. It's only a matter of time for they don't need you to holler no more. That bitch will say ding and your number pop up.
So where the food come from?
They got machines. It's like an assembly line machine making the burger. I mean, because you do know at McDonald's, nigga, they ain't back there making patties.
Yeah,
they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that now. No, they ain't patty caking them patties. Them motherfuckers is already made.
Bro, there's very few things that you really need a human being for.
Right.
And like, don't get me wrong. Right now, like Rocket Fast and these places got a few human beings out there hitting the back, putting tape on your window. They could easily eliminate all humans from all of those things. They could easily eliminate humans from fast food, because if you can put the shit that people have just built in life, yes, you can make something, put some fries in a bag and hand that shit out in the goddamn thing and a burger perfectly made. If humans don't watch out, we're going to become a whole society of barter trade entrepreneurs. America going to give us exactly what we're striving for. Everybody want to be their own everything. And after a while, it's going to be Tim line, my line, that line, because you're going to have to try to do something, because ain't nothing to do no more. You can't, they don't need you to build a car at all.
No, that was going to be my example. You was like, well, who making the burger? I was like, who making the cars?
They might just need 1 or 2 humans per however many square feet of machinery.
Right.
Just in case that shit break down, they need to go in there, push a button. Ain't no more twisting no wrenches and shit. They push a button for a few seconds and come back out of there. And them going to be the motherfuckers making $150,000 a year just for doing nothing.
Right. That's exactly. I mean, think about it. Think about all these manufacturers. Okay, like the paper mills. Yeah, paper mill used to be back-breaking work. Used to be back-breaking work. I got an uncle working that paper mill. If anybody can work somewhere for damn near 50 years, you ain't doing shit.
You ain't doing shit.
He been there 47 years. And when I said, well, Uncle, what you do up there? He said, Mike, I just sit there. As long as that little buzzer don't say, I don't do nothing. I said, what? He said, yeah, if something happened, I hit the red button. He said, it'll regenerate itself, start itself all back over and start moving. I was like, but what do everybody else do? He said, they just push buttons. He said, if you ain't pushing no button, you drive a truck. Ain't nobody picking up and holding shit.
Nothing no more.
Nothing. And ain't no Cooper tire. Same thing. You just have to get them tires physically and chunk them up in a pile with your hand.
Yeah.
Don't do no more. They got something to grab the bitch. And set up there. It's a man back there like joysticking that bitch. And now you ain't even got a joystick. As long as them tires in that place, you're going to grab the next one up, set it down.
And just think about it. All those guys that was at that meal with your uncle
are gone.
He survived some kind of hunger game.
He did.
To get to that point.
He did.
But it's never over until there's one person, because after a while, like you said, there was a guy joysticking the tires. Now, as long as the tire's in a certain place, it'll pick it up by itself. I went to the convenience store now. In the convenience store, they got those things. You just lay your shit on the thing, and it equates what you've bought. Have you been to one of those yet?
No, I've heard. Haven't seen one. Yeah, you just lay your shit down. They tell you what it is.
You put your drink on there. You put the chips on there. You put whatever else on there, and that shit knows what it is. Bam. You push gas. That's eliminating the person having to go beep, beep. Nobody has to be there no more. It's very few people in convenience stores. Maybe 1 or 2.
And that's what I was saying. It's going to be something financial, because as you're getting rid of all these people got rent to pay. They got car notes. They got keys. So where they going to get the money from? That's what I'm saying. It's going to be some money shit.
It's so crazy, because don't get me wrong. We need the money to survive, because it's really ridiculous how high shit is.
Right.
But they probably looking at the people that own everything that don't give a fuck about you, don't give a fuck about you in the first place. They looking at it like, you keep complaining, you keep wanting us to pay you more money. This is what we gonna do. We gonna spend so many thousands up front on this thing that never complains. All it does is put out. As long as it don't take breaks. It don't take breaks. It don't
need insurance.
They kids ain't at home with no fucking fever. Ain't none of that shit happening.
It don't call in.
It ain't pregnant, and you ain't in jail. You ain't had no drunk night and got put in jail.
Nope. It ain't. You ain't late.
It can't get COVID. You don't need no HIPAA laws. You don't need no sexual harassment laws. You don't need no training for that machine.
Right.
It ain't gonna fuck the coworker.
Nope. It ain't gonna try to fight you because you said you fired. Nope.
And it don't give a fuck about Christmas. It don't give a fuck about
Nope.
Thanksgiving or none of that. And
None
it ain't got
shit.
no birthday.
Ain't got no birthday. None.
Don't give a
So
fuck
that's what I'm
about
saying. That was what you asked me. That's my answer. It's gonna be money shit. Because I mean, if you think about it, the only thing it really ain't, man. Because sometimes you be watching these movies, people like, well, you gonna always need a doctor. I said, man, you think this shit, these movies they coming up with, they just pulling it out their ass? It's the shit that they can lay your ass down and tell you what's wrong with you.
Yeah, it's
It'll
somewhere.
tell you exactly what's wrong with you. Yeah, like man, it's gonna be some money shit. But I mean, I think a whole lot of companies gonna still kind of rely on that human touch. But certain things, as you've seen, the grocery stores was the first ones, dog. When they start putting them self checkouts, that was it. You don't need no people.
The only thing we're going to need people for, and it's going to be a lot. I've been seeing so many more of this happening. There are so many women driving big trucks.
Yeah.
They'll always need to be until they figure out how to make these cars totally autonomous.
That's the right word.
They are going to always need people, but until they can figure out a way to get them cars to drive big trucks and all that shit, to drive in the lanes and go to a distance and destination and come back. If they don't need no people for transportation no more and taking people back and forth to appointments and all that shit, if all the healthcare people shut down and nobody can get a job in a big truck or nothing, bro, I think it's gonna be wars on the street.
War.
People gonna
Big
get kicked
time
out of
wars.
their homes. It's gonna be just like, and we wonder how them third world countries look like that. We're gonna be riding down the street, all these homes gonna be broken in. People gonna be like, fuck that, I'm staying in my shit. It's gonna be shootouts. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
And the world we living in now, you talking about shootouts, nigga, I'm scared of that. I think that shit gonna end up being a big fucking issue. Cause right now they trying to get it to the point where fuck it, everybody get a gun. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. Imagine everybody kicked out of their homes, deprived, and they in the streets and ain't really. I mean, you got a little change in the bank maybe, but that's finna run down so fast. Teslas and shit going back, and you gotta get in the Nissan Altima. Oh, what happened?
I mean, shit, man, I thought it was going to get to a point to where they was going to damn near start outlawing old schools because, they just make you do them smart. Like, they getting these cars with zero emissions and shit like that. Motherfuckers like them, them old schools with the 8 cylinders. Them bitches, they smoking, but they run like a champ. Yeah. Man, they fucking around now because, they slowly trying to make every car electric.
Mm-hmm. Slowly.
And to me, it's a very bad idea.
Because where is all the battery waste going to go? All those old batteries, can they be recycled? Or are you going to properly break those batteries down? I don't know. It's a lot of shit inside of them, but they got plastic on them. Like, how is that going to work? And then what they trying to do, they trying to disassociate themselves, which is smart, but they're trying to get away from all the people they got to do business with to get fuel from. They don't want to deal with them no more because it's only going to be a fight. It's been a fight for centuries. Right. It's going to continue to be a fight.
Right.
They raise the price up. They got to raise the price up on us. We got to pay more for this and all that shit. So if we go totally electric, then we can disregard them. But totally electric means whatever other substance that you got to make all these, you got to quadruple your battery making. Whatever that shit is going to cause a problem. Trying to dispose of is going to cause a problem. Trying to recycle is going to cause a problem. So it's really a lose-lose situation in the earth.
It is,
because
man.
We have too many needs and wants.
Too many. That shit, I don't know if you remember that movie, Idiocracy, where everything was everybody just dumb. Couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, couldn't do nothing.
And now, the way it is now, it's cool to be dumb.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd seen a day where everybody just, just basic shit you don't even know. Like, what? You can't speak good English.
Can't do nothing.
Nothing. Sad. But yeah, I don't think it's going to, it's going to be some shit, But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong, man. This might be a year where really didn't nothing really, it was like, all right, it was a decent year, Because, I mean, 2022 wasn't, what happened in 22 that was bad? I'm trying to think.
I mean, this seemed pretty typical. It was pretty normal.
Yeah, like a typical year, I think motherfuckers really like after COVID, because people's like, we just thought the world was going to end. After the world did end for a lot of people because you couldn't go nowhere. And that drove people crazy. So the world did end. It ended for a lot of people. That was the end of the world. When you look out and see goddamn the little shrubbery rolling down the street like ain't nobody out there, you can't go out. You can't get away from them. The world ended. A lot of people ended. Like shit, my world ended. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had some survivors who's like, I love being at home. I don't mind being around my people.
Real. COVID gave a lot of people a good reason to not to have to go nowhere. Like, you're not even expected to come over.
Mm-mm.
That's it.
Mm-mm. No, you weren't expecting that. When I tell you, other than I hate, I knew people and was acquainted with people that passed away from that. I hate that. But as far as just my lifestyle, yes, awesome. I was really living the dream like everybody likes to get paid for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Now I know some people didn't have that luxury. I understand that, but man, well, I had my best time. And then hell, I seemed like I was just so rich, had so much money, wasn't nothing to go do. So I'm stacking. I had my little liquor and food budget. Other than that, shit, I'm in the game. Now, one thing I did do that most motherfuckers didn't: keep paying your bills.
Yeah, keep paying them.
Just because they was giving you this leeway, and boy, I said, man, pay your bill. I say, because when this shit over, they ain't gonna start from zero. They keeping a running tab on your ass.
They keeping a tab on you.
And these motherfuckers did not listen. And then you had so many people so far behind, man, that's crazy. But then they want to get on TV talking about, well, what am I supposed to do now? Should have kept paying your bills, dog.
Should have paid your bills.
You had the bread, pay your bill. Even if you had to scale back, you got to pay, keep shit going.
Okay, so who are you saying should have paid their bills? What about the people? I don't want to just bring up like instances just to try to get a other side, but like you said, most people didn't have that luxury. So how were they going to continue to pay their bills? Where are you saying this money came from?
Well, I was fortunate to work for a company that we was paid throughout.
So we're going to X you out.
Right. I was fortunate enough. I knew people that wasn't, but I also knew people that wasn't. They was like the little money they had, they was blowing it on, because a lot of people picked up the smoking, picked up drinking and everything. So fuck it. If I can't do this, well, fuck it then. I just go ahead and buy this, whatever. When you generally just go get you a little 20 and it lasts you a while. Well, fuck it, I ain't got to go to work. I ain't got to pay this light bill. I ain't got to pay this cable bill. Shit, we gonna really, some motherfuckers still kicking it and they shouldn't be. Just because you couldn't go to the bar, shit, everybody over here, we playing cards getting fucked up. We got the best. Liquor store's still open, There's a lot of motherfuckers I knew, shit, they done bumped their game up to do say. And shit, that ain't something I drink every day. I can afford it, and I will not. That shit hot. Now, you can't do that, man. Now some people really just down bad. I feel my heart goes out to them people, but some people was like, fuck it. But I've seen those people coming there, you just didn't pay the shit because they told you didn't have to. Don't you ever take that's bait. Don't you take that bait. It's like goddamn student loan. They're the firm. They're the firm all day. But they're coming back for it. Yeah. Okay, people. Well, I'm gonna go back to school. You go back to school all you want to. We're coming for mine.
And the day you stop, 24 hours after you stop, you're getting some kind of email.
Because man, you can only I ain't gonna say most of them go to school forever. You can just change your major and start all over.
That's fine, but when you stop,
they don't get you because you're gonna get tired of fucking with them books.
The day you stop, they gonna send you that fucking bill.
And when that statement comes, you're gonna be like, where this come from? Don't say that. You know what come from.
Oh yeah.
I always say the story. I might have said it on here. Goddamn, I had a bank account, college. Overdrew the shit out that bitch.
Everybody did it.
Overdrew the shit out of it. So fast forward, I get a first real job. Like, damn, they like, well, you need to set your bank. They had no bank account. I kept all my money in the Bible. So you need to have a bank account. We, direct deposit. Don't like doing shit. So that was shit. Went right back to that chase. Shit, got my first check. Shit, sitting pretty. Got my second check. Sitting pretty. Yeah. Third check. Sitting pretty. That fourth check. I said, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Shit. I had to sit back and think. I said, you know what? You gotta pay what you owe. They can't. I overdrew that bitch by $250. Never forget. And my shit was $256. It was just gone. I'm like, what my fucking money? Shit, nigga, what you mean? And but I had sense enough not to call up there and just think about it. You know what you did, nigga.
You know what you did. Don't do that because you know what? But $250 back then though was like, God damn, that's a whole week's work.
That shit, that's why I was tripping. I'm like, nigga, I saw that shit. When I checked my balance, I said, whoa. Yeah, shit.
Go get some damn Thunderbird. Go get some Chiefs and Thunderbird because you got to drink something.
I had the sense enough to be like, I did have an account with these people. Overdrew like a motherfucker and then just let that shit ride. Man, they came and got that shit. And I couldn't trip. But some people would have went up there acting a fool. And then when they bring it to your attention, I don't remember that. They got machines that remember everything.
Yeah.
Because you got to give them your social. Unless you cold and you can change it.
But you know what? Every job have people. And they didn't know you, but they respected you because they saw your account. Somebody was flipping through your account and was like, I respect this nigga for not coming up here acting no fool. Because I remember seeing him one day. I know who he is. I don't know him, but I saw him. He could have acted nigga, but he did not, and I respect him. When you come in the next time, they might have gave you a goddamn lollipop. Here you go, sir. Have a good day.
Even though they free. Respect.
Respect.
Because I done went up to that bitch and then really withdrew some cash, and I went through the drive-through, and they were like, "Hey, good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Whitley." And they probably seen like, "Shit, yeah, this motherfucker." No, because I'm quite sure they have a law. If you come up there and clown or call in and clown, because you got to give your bank account information before you start talking shit. And I'm quite sure they have a little comments upon it, like what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
This person likes to call in about missing money. Every other month, they say they're missing money. They like to freeze accounts and reopen accounts. They know what you do. You have a track record.
Yeah, you have a track record. And that is what the fucking break room is for. That's when they go in there and they clown your fucking ass. They have people, everybody does it. At your job, your people have people that they see every day, and they be like, they have people that they know.
Mm-hmm.
Every job does that. So you're gonna be something at their job. You're gonna be the person that comes in and like, I like him because he's nice, or you're gonna be the fucking asshole. Like, I can't stand when they fucking come in here, and you're gonna be the talk of the goddamn town at break.
Yeah. Soon as everybody going to Berkeley, they be like, look at the camera, look who out there. Look who out there. Damn, this nigga back again.
I'm not going out there.
I'm not going out there. He knows good goddamn well ain't no money in that account.
Nigga, paper, rock, scissors, nigga, or something.
Something. Like shit. No, send a new guy.
Hey,
send
Bob.
A new guy.
Go check him out. Come here. Come look at the camera. He lean over. You see that guy right there in that shirt? Go help him. What's wrong with him? Just go do it.
Just go do it. You know. And they gonna walk out there with the customer service smile and shit. And when that shit over, hey, even though they knew they would come in that break room and say, man, fuck all y'all. You knew what you did to me. Fuck all y'all. And they back there laughing like a motherfucker.
Laughing like a motherfucker at your ass.
Yeah, we got it. I tell you what. Like they say, nigga, hey, that's a lesson right there. Shit, you ain't got to tell me twice. Because I'm going to tell you something. New guy going to remember that face like never before.
Everybody has been set up like that everywhere. I've done the same thing that you do, and everybody's been set up like that.
Yeah,
everybody has got the guy.
People. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah. Let somebody new be in the building.
Or the lady. The ladies are the worst. They take that shit all the way too far because they know you can't hit them in their face.
Man, yeah, them. You know, not trying to make it like that. Caucasian people get like that. They will take it to the max, to the point to where they trying to push your buttons because they know you can't do shit about it.
They got so much pride. They have so much pride about themselves.
Oh my God. And when you see it, it's like, dude, I have been to the point, you know, working in a, you know, in that kind of shit to where like they had you to the point to where nigga, you done start sweating. Like, man, you know what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like,
let me go find another Caucasian to deal with you. I need to go find another Caucasian so y'all can work this out.
Y'all can work this out. You let y'all work this out. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. I think the worst shit I never seen is being in like a restaurant or a bar and people talk so bad on people. Like I've seen waitresses like in the back crying. And I'm like, I couldn't handle it. And my thing was, I don't like when people fuck with people food. But when I seen that waitress crying, I said, you need to put all kind of shit in that motherfucker. Cause you don't treat nobody like that. I said, you need to go get you some pussy hair and just put it in there.
Scrub on it. Just scrub.
And I'm talking about, dude, that hamburger, they won't make it with your hand. I'm talking about you go in there and just goddamn cream pie your pussy. Make that burger with your hand. You have no business treating nobody like that. You don't know the people.
No, sir. I can't stand it. Over some funky ass $10.99 special on Tuesday at El Mundo.
You know what I'm saying?
And you mad because your fucking chips a little stale? They making 100,000 of them.
Right.
Get the fuck over. They'll give you some more chips. Shut up.
They'll give you some more chips. Yeah, give you some more chips. But I can't stand that when a motherfucker brings some more chips or brings some more rolls, these ain't soft enough or these ain't warm enough.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man, you don't eat these motherfuckers or you act like you ain't never had no bread before.
It's a machine back there mass producing chips. Eat them.
Eat them. Because you know what? You get that goddamn 99-cent bag of Lay's and lunch and don't say shit about it.
And shut up. And I'm going to tell you something else about that machine. It might just not, temperature might not be working exactly right today. It's just throwing out hard chips today. Today is just not the day to eat that at El Mundo's. But since you're here, eat that shit or go get you some Lay's. One of the two. I don't know.
And get the hell on, man. But
you don't treat people like that.
No, man. No. People don't realize that shit. Stop that. Like, man, don't do people like that, man. These people up here and they really making a little bit of money.
Yep. I was gonna say, I don't wanna classify nobody or put a stigma on somebody, but 9 times out of 10, if somebody's a waiter or a waitress at a place that's not like really high scale, chances are they're not living a great life.
No.
Chances are shit happens to their car all the time, or their bills are behind.
Yeah.
Boyfriends, girlfriends, mamas, daddies, they probably got kicked out the house and they trying to show them whatever's happening. screaming at them over some funky ass food, it's just not it. It doesn't help the world go around properly.
And I'm the kind of dude, you gotta really do some bad shit. And I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll just leave.
I would never yell at a person in a restaurant. There's never a reason.
No.
I could order a hamburger and you can bring me a plate with nothing on it. My order's not wrong. You can bring me an empty plate and tell me this is your hamburger. And I may ask you once, are we sure this is my hamburger? I'm going to say, well, girls, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go ahead and go. But sir, are you okay? That's okay. And I would probably, and I'm going to say this, Crystal would let me do it. But if I'm by myself, I'd probably pay for an empty plate just to get the fuck out of there without no confrontation. I just want to go.
I'm the same way. If we done order some drinks and the food ain't came out and it's been like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, before I get up and leave, I'm going to say, how much are these drinks, man?
How much are these drinks?
How much are these drinks? I'm going to go ahead and cash out on these drinks. We good. The food, if it ain't been made in 45 minutes, it ain't been made now.
Don't worry. Sell it to the next person. And am I being charged? Am I being charged for this cutlery replacement? Whatever I'm being charged for, let me know. I just want to settle up and I want to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of dude where motherfucker, I can't be around people. I ain't paying for that. We ain't paying for that. No. Look, you drunk out that cup. I drunk out that cup. She drunk out that cup. He drunk out that cup. Man, look, how much? Because I'm not finna go through this. Because shit, at that South said and done, they might fuck around and give it to you.
Yeah,
but even if they don't, so fucking what?
Mm-hmm. And then you hollering, you at the table squawking and hollering and shit, and you steady sitting there getting comfortable and putting and looking on the phone and putting on your makeup and shit. So you still want to stay here and eat after you done scream at these people. Like, I have no interest in that. I am going, as a matter of fact, we're not going to another place. We're going home. When we get there, run some cold water in the sink and unthaw something and we'll cook. Now we're cooking. We're going to either cook that or we're going to make breakfast because breakfast is fast.
It's quick.
We done fucked up the whole outing. We're not eating out anywhere tonight.
No.
But if we got noodles in the cabinet, whatever, we can put some eggs in that shit. We can soup the noodles up, but we're going home. We're eating what's at the house tonight.
Yeah, because it's just like, it ain't all night.
It's over.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Like, don't that make me leave if I just see you ignoring me.
Yeah. If
I see you ignoring me, then I'm kind of over that, because don't nothing take all day, unless now if they come, some restaurants you go to, it depends on what you order. They're like, hey, we don't make this to your order, so it's going to be a minute. Thank you. I can wait. I'm cool.
That's so great. You told me. That's perfect.
Yeah, perfect. You ordering a steak and they were like, well, this steak, it take a little longer to cook because we like to do this to it, do that to it. So, hey, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I was starving, hell, I had all opportunity to eat a sandwich or something. Well, I can't.
I knew what I was coming to do. I knew this was a steakhouse.
Yeah.
I know that this ain't fucking McDonald's. I don't drive through and order a steak and it's going to be pressed and ready for me. This is a steakhouse. They got to come out, tell you the specials with their fucking towel on their arm, and they got to.
Oh yeah.
You got to talk, and they got to ask you shit, and y'all got to laugh and joke and explain the difference between naked raw steaks with blood on it and steaks like I like, which gonna be cooked. They don't even cook a steak. I don't even go to steakhouses because they won't cook the steak like I want it. They won't even cook a steak that long.
Now, some places you go to that like well done is not an option.
They won't do it.
No, they won't do it but I respect them for that. But black people have a stigmata that it's got to be well done. Some things can be like medium well. They be wanting that shit. And then I don't like the shit when you want it well done. They're talking about it's just so chewy and tough. You told them to cook the goddamn thing.
Yeah, you told them to cook it, but that's me. I want them to cook it. A true story. We had some this person. We had some, and I have to say this. I have to say it like this because it makes a difference. We have some Caucasian friends, Crystal and myself, mutual friends that we work with, and they live way out there where they roast pigs in the ground and shit. And they do all kind of shit like that. They raise the pig from birth, and they raise him to eat him. When they went over there, it was his birthday, and he had him roasted and blah blah blah, whatever. So they invited us over to eat these steaks that he got. It was these high quality steaks. He had them on his, I want to say it was an egg or some kind of big grill, nice grill. To me, it seemed like in my mind, he blanched them. He bammed them and it was like they was done. And me and Crystal was like, can we get ours, cooked?
A little bit longer.
So he gave it to me for like, I would say he gave both of our steaks like 45 more seconds on each side. And he was looking at me and I was looking at him about to get him off. He was like, I can't fuck these steaks up like this. If you want to cook them any longer, he said, here's the tongs. He sat down and started cutting his steak. I said, I appreciate you, bro. I got up there and damn near they was done, damn near halfway done with their steak and our shit was still in the grill.
Yeah. Now, I'm not down with the blood shit. I'm not down with that. Where it's damn near raw. But it's just a difference when it's like I'll go medium well. And I don't never go past medium or medium, whatever that other shit, medium rare. No, that's just raw meat. Now, we ain't supposed to be eating no raw meat. It's germs and shit in there. But I go medium well to where that motherfucker cook and it have just a little line of pink in there, but like a steak, if you really know what a steak is, instead of just ordering it because that's what somebody told you is expensive, And when you take the motherfucker off the fire, it still keep cooking. That's why they say let it rest. Because you let it rest, it'll cook on through itself. But you don't want that bitch so cooked to the point where it's goddamn jerky.
Hey, I don't mind cutting. Give me a fork and a knife.
He's talking about cutting.
I'm gonna cut through them holes of that fork and give me some chunks off and some ketchup and some A1 sauce. Let me dip it. I don't give a fuck how good steak is. Let me do my thing.
Yeah.
Let me eat it like I want to eat it.
But you just got some people, man, they kind of take pride. Now, especially if it's like a certain kind of cut. They like, man, you're gonna ruin it. But I mean, because I don't want it to that motherfucker. Because some people be like, they got food when it.
Hold on, Tim. Hold on. You're breaking up while you're walking. Just wait till you get back in the living room.
Shit. All right, bro. You hear me?
Yep, perfectly.
Yeah, my bad, dog. I had to go fix me another drink and turn off my neck bones. I got some neck bones on.
Yeah. Oh, you got some neck bones on. Is it the young turkey necks or like just like the turkey neck?
No, neck bones.
Yeah, neck bones.
Turkey necks and neck bones, two different things.
You're right. I should know that. I don't know because I love them.
You supposed to.
I should fucking know that.
Yeah, I got some neck bones on. I ain't had none in a while, so I had to go turn them off. Usually try to keep my drink in here with me, but I ain't had nothing to keep my drinking one of these ultras in here. Had like 3 of them in there. Hell, I can't keep them cold sitting out here like that. So
yeah, I can't stand them hot. Them movies should do better. I think at this point they're still making movies where people bring a 6-pack and set it on the table. Nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
The 12 packs on the table, they should go ahead and make it to where people are on the movie, walk the beer to the refrigerator, or have a cool ass cooler sitting down beside somebody because they got to stop with this hot ass beer shit. Nobody does that.
Man, like I be watching the movies, especially like the movies. I watch a lot of 80s and 90s movies, comedy movies. These motherfuckers they go get a 6-pack and just be sitting outside with it under their arm. Like, man, drinking it. Like, that be hot in the motherfucker.
And they put it down the ground hard. Like they just put it down.
Like it ain't gonna bust up. Come on, man.
Talks and
like, let's be being rich about this thing. Like, man, if you don't put a goddamn cooler where everybody's sitting, because in real life, that's what black folk do. If we all sitting outside and we all drinking beer, and we all kind of sitting in a semicircle talking shit, it's a cooler of beer with ice on it.
Absolutely.
And I'm talking about only way a motherfucker gonna do it, they gonna keep ice on it. They got about 17 packs of ice to keep that son bitch cold.
Because this is what happened. The nigga is always the one nigga that got the cool, to get the nice cooler, whether it's the big white one or it's the one nigga that got the shit. He bring the cooler, and every time a nigga on his way and they call, because every time a nigga on his way to the crib, they call and say, "What up? What y'all got going? We need something, bring some ice." Everybody call, you bring some fucking ice.
Yeah, I got the beer, bring the ice.
Yeah, everybody should bring a bag of ice, so we gonna have ice all night.
It's ice all night. You have so much ice to where shit, you got a whole nother cooler sitting over there full of ice.
And what happens, the person that hosted the party always have a shitload of beer and alcohol and a shit ton of ice left at their house.
Yeah, shit ton of ice.
Yeah.
Yep. They have a shit ton of ice. Oh, you don't have that one motherfucker bring over a whole nother slab of ribs. And you like, man, we don't need no more ribs, dog. And they'll leave that bitch over there. Like, man,
leave it over there.
Yeah. But I think that's just Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Because if I take something to somebody's house, I ain't taking it with me. If I got, well, let me stop lying. Because if I got a goddamn 12-pack and shit, that 12-pack I bought, that motherfucker ain't nobody touched it. Oh, I'm taking that with me.
Yeah, because sometimes you can drink a little bit too. I'm not going to even call it classy because it don't even be expensive. You can just have your taste could be so narrow that nobody else likes it. And your 12-pack was only you and you only drunk 2 of them. And it's like, I'm not leaving this here because nobody's going to drink it.
Right. It's just like me with I've been to so many partners' house that don't drink Jack Daniels, and I done fucked around and left a bottle. It's been a couple months. Like, hey man, they open up the cabinet. You left the shit over here. I said, goddamn, I thought you'd drunk that shit, man. Man, because that ain't what they do. They ain't give it away. They be like, man, I'm gonna see that nigga again. They had all the intention just bringing it to you. If I see you somewhere, I'm gonna keep it in my trunk. That bitch at the house, you fuck around and show up over there. Down and show up at so many houses, motherfucker pass me a half drunk filth. I said, what it is? This nigga, you was over
Just
here.
like
I said,
that.
man, you know how long ago that shit was? I've been meaning to give it to you, bro, but that shit just been in the camera. I was like, all right, cool.
Yep.
So that bottle I did bring, shit, I take that back outside.
Yep.
Drink on this.
Now, what I have done a lot, if I'm going somewhere where I know it's going to be a lot of people, and I was taking something like some beer, when I was drinking beer, I like the Coors Banquets, the little Pony Coors Banquets, so I would take those.
Oh,
places,
yeah.
but I would also show up with a 12-pack of like
Something
usually
neutral.
bottles, Bud Light or something like usually Bud Light. You know,
Yeah, something
Coors
neutral,
maybe.
something that everybody drink.
I will put that shit up. Here, y'all go put this where y'all want. This is my entry into the door. This is, yeah, because you're right. Here we would bring shit. Everybody knew to bring something. And all you had to do was stop by a store, get some neutral beer, some fucking wine coolers, it's gonna be girls or something like that. Something neutral that everybody can drink, or some fucking ice. That's it.
Those are called safe bets.
Safe bets. Bring a few extra blacks because you know somebody smoke blacks. If you got some Joes, don't mind smoking them. Put your pack on the table or just offer a few Joes out. Like you can't come and just. But it's always some niggas that came and they just took everything.
Yeah.
They wanted everything, but they didn't want to let nothing out.
But let me tell you something. The cats that do that are talked about.
Yes, amongst
it's
people.
Either going to be at the end of the night when the real true homies, because you know, you have a get together, you can have 15, 20 people there. But it's only like three niggas that are like, they like my brother. But we know everybody else. But and at the end of the night, everybody done struck out, everybody left. You still got, your main boy still there.
They still there.
They for the after party. You know, we gonna kick it about another hour or two after everybody gone. And then we finna start talking about your ass. This motherfucker ain't. You saw how many places that nigga took?
That nigga took multiple places. And then every time he wanted to smoke his little dope, he walked outside, down the road.
But then as soon as we roll up, as soon as we get the drinking the good shit, he holding the cup out for. Let me try some of that. And then after that, let me try some of that. Everybody, you know how niggas get. Everybody got a little tipsy. Nigga ain't got to ask no more. He just go in there and start pouring it himself.
And see, chances are this is what happens. That person came with somebody. So what you do, and this has happened, you have to reach out to the person that brought that person and say, the person that came with you, that's probably the last time they can come through.
But then what do you do if that's like your old lady homegirl?
You got to give them an option.
Well,
you have to tell them.
Go ahead.
You got to tell them what happened. And you can allow that person to try to talk to that person, but you know how talks with grown-ups go. Nobody ever sees the story the same way. So you can either put it down at that time and say that was probably the last time that person come through, or tell them what happened and see what happens after that.
No, because you can't do it. Because what do women do a lot? Niggas do it too. Don't get me wrong. They talk. So she go back in their bedroom, baby, next time we go over there, you need to bring something. First thing he gonna say, what, somebody said something? And they see what I'm saying? So now you causing a rift between shit, because, the worst thing a nigga can feel is played, right? Even though nigga was wrong in the motherfucker. You don't go to nobody's shit, don't bring nothing. Even if you don't bring nothing, have your own. Or unless it been put out there, look, we over here cooking, just bring your own liquor.
We got everything.
Most people gonna do that. We got everything, just bring your own liquor. Most people be like, okay, so you ain't got to be expected to bring something. Yeah. But I'm the kind of nigga, you tell me you're doing something, I too much ain't gonna eat a lot, but I'm coming through with my own liquor.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be the guy be like, damn, he drinking that punch. Damn, every time I look up, he in the kitchen with a full cup.
Yeah.
Damn, he just leaning on the punch bowl.
Grabbing bottles.
Damn. Every time I walk in the kitchen, he in the kitchen getting another beer.
Getting another goddamn beer.
And I'm gonna tell you something. A nigga that got lost in the sauce from kicking it. That woman looking at she doing inventory like a motherfucker.
They count you. They get in their mind. They know a certain amount everybody should grab. One or two drinks, maybe three if you kind of get cool with them. The cooler you get with the people you don't know, they'll start saying, "Hey, get you another one."
That's what I was just saying. Like shit, to get to the point. Man, every house we done ever been to, me and you both, everybody, every black man. You get in there, you go to a house where nigga, people you don't know, nigga, they just start, you drink, they gonna offer you one. And you like, damn, shit, you crush the can, like, man, that's what's up. Man, go on grab you another one. Cause they kicking it now.
Yeah.
Go on grab you another one. But that woman looking like, shit, she gonna say, baby, how many times you tell him go to the refrigerator? Like he just start going in there.
Yeah.
And then they don't take but one nigga to be like, I ain't say that nigga get some more beer because he ain't bring shit.
Yeah.
But he was just going in there. But a nigga will see, like, damn, every time I look up, you got a fresh
cold beer with the condensation.
You got a fresh one. But you gonna just for the sake of the gathering and the get together, because you really can't say it because your partners be like, nigga, it's beer, dog. Just let it go, it's beer.
But you know what? There is that guy at every single gathering.
Yeah.
No matter what gathering you go, no matter what part of the world you in. It's that guy that's there that's like, damn, he drinking everything. Like, hey, who he with?
Yeah, because you got a dude everywhere. Watching just like you. One of your partners, if you throwing a get together, you got one of your partners watching your shit. At least one, if not all. Your real partners, they look the nigga. Like I done been in places where niggas are checking niggas because you going to the wrong bathroom. Hey, bathroom over there, dog.
Yeah, bathroom over there, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there. You're like, nigga, what this nigga looking for, man? And then they be giving like, man, I don't like that nigga, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they'll do inventory on him quick. You get inventory done on him real quick.
Real quick, like, man, this nigga right, who like you said, who he with? Oh, man, that's old girl. That's old girl, nigga. I don't like that nigga.
That concludes this episode of The Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.